Alright, what's going on, everyone? I'm pretty excited because Zoraline and kind of a bat strategy that you might be familiar with. This deck was popular around Bloomburrow, has kind of resurged recently. So in Best of One, Mono White Lifegain has been pretty good recently. It's very one-dimensional. It does its one thing, like most Best of One decks do. But this is pretty good even in Best of Three because we have a lot more card draw and card filtering, and it's a lot more mid-rangey. If you don't know what this deck does, it's life gain. We could do a bit of, I don't know, I think this separates the deck pretty well. So whenever a creature enters, we gain 1. 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 Why are we doing that? Because when we gain life, we get a counter here. When we gain life, we explore here. When we gain life, we get a counter here. So we're basically just playing creatures gaining life and making these things huge. This also draws cards, by the way. If we gain 3 or more, it draws a card. And some of the interesting aspects of this deck that make it a little bit unique is we have this as a kind of combo finisher. Whenever we gain life, the opponent loses 1. So we could just play this and just blow the opponent out right away. This draws cards when we play small stuff, and even our big things are small when they enter. This can let us replay stuff from the graveyard. Anything that costs 3 or less, which is our entire deck, as you can see by our mana curve. We also have this to draw cards. At the beginning of our end step, if we lost life, the opponent loses 1. If we gained life, the opponent loses. If we lost life, we make a 1/1, and that 1/1 entering will trigger all of this stuff. We have a one of Fun of Louise, which can be devastating if we have a bunch of mana and a couple removal spells. So you've seen life gain if you play Best of One standard. It's everywhere, but this is it's less one-dimensional, a bit more grounded. Will we lose more games on the draw? Probably. We're not just going all in, but this thing has been pretty fun to play, and it has been pretty popular. And I loved this card when it first released. I loved Orzhov Bats when Bloomburrow first released. So being able to play this again certainly excites me. So let's go. I did have a very, very bad run with this yesterday. I think I went 2-5. I don't know what my overall record is. I've played it a few times, and I've liked it every time I've played it. But yeah, yesterday it went bad. It was not good yesterday. Please don't be as bad as it was yesterday. This is fine. I can keep this. Have to play this turn 1. The starting town. But that's okay. This taps for black. That's why. So on the play, are we Amalia or Essence Channeler? I think it's Essence Channeler. Although against this deck, there's an argument that it should be Amalia. We drew 2 removal spells. We have 4 in the deck. Mardu. Okay, the Fountain Port is punishing me because I can't play this and this. I think we just go exploring. Maybe I shouldn't have played the land. I don't know. That's fine. I guess. I'll keep it. Attack. The problem is if they wipe my board somehow, I don't have much going on. I didn't mention this in the deck tech, by the way, but we can make fish, which triggers stuff like this, right? Huh. Well, let's see what happens. I mean, we're going to go all in here. No more lies. Fine. And then play this. I can't play it. Oh my god. Pain. Okay. It's fine. Whatever. Opponent goes to 6. Okay, the Fountain Port is crazy punishing. And this not tapping for white. Also punishing. Alright, well. Pay 1 for this. Auto pay. I have to do this because they could have life gain with the burn spells, right? Lightning Helix. So it seems like I'm being kind of toxic here, but they can go up to potentially 12. Alright, cool. So hopefully this is fine. Yeah. And that's why we did it. See, I wasn't being toxic. It was necessary. I can make a token with the Fountain Port if we don't draw anything relevant. Stock up. 2 mana open. If they just kill Amalia with a lightning helix, they can't actually. It has ward, pay their life. I think we're just fine. Okay, so they go to 6. That actually means I can't drain as much. So that sucks. I still think it's going to be make a fish. We'll gain 2, explore twice. I'll keep it. And then this time I'm going to bottom it. Attack for 6. It's actually lethal. I wasn't paying attention. Nice. Well, that's a win. Game 1. And these types of decks are traditionally very bad against control decks, right? We were lucky they didn't play a board wipe. But, you know, decks that can target our payoffs tend to shut us down pretty hard. Well, it's fine. Do I play Case first so I don't have to worry about removal on the Sanctifier? And the answer is yeah, I think so. I for sure want to explore because I'm light on lands. So I don't want to risk it. The 1 damage, whatever. It is a black land. Kind of a cool black land. Alright, that's going to get Amalia, I assume. So we can still pay 1 for this, warp this, and then draw a card. So that's fine. I guess they didn't want me drawing cards. So, play this. Explore. I don't want it. It's a 3/3. Deep Cavern Bat. So they probably take Get Lost. Amalia's gonna explore a bunch here. We play this explore once, we play this explore twice. And we have a land. Alright, we'll play this. Gain a life, explore. I don't need it. I need lands and draw. I need card draw, honestly, is what I need. That works too. I'll take it. We'll play this tapped as a white land. And attack for 6. Okay. That does nothing. I have no cards. Alright, take 1. We will play this. We gain 3. So 3 counters and 3 explorers. Do I want that? When it gets my Get Lost back. Actually, don't think I want it. Let's put it away. Alright, that's awkward. Well, we can attack with these because they can't double block. Okay. Well, we still do life gain. That game looked like what this deck usually does, right? Which is just... We made big stupid... Our opponent has 3 mana, and we're sitting here with 15 power. Truly annoying. But the good thing about this build is it doesn't rely on that. That's what makes it a little bit different. The popular mono-white life gain deck has to do what we just did, and if it can't do that, it falls apart. Our deck is more resilient, however, because we don't do that all the time, we don't punish people for like bad draws and stuff, right? And that's the difference. So it's like, do you want to just go all in and, you know, do your thing every time or not? Or do you want a deck with a bit more game? And this is the more like level-headed, down-to-earth build. And guess what we're doing? We're doing turn 1, turn 2. So we're doing it again on the play. It is not a mirror match. I thought it was for a second. It might be Amalia, to be honest. I kind of like this. Gain a life, explore. I need lands, so I'm actually not going to take that. Seamrip. You have to pay 3. And we have another one. Yep, get a counter. Go to 16. I take 2, I assume. Tap land. Alright. So I go to 14. I'm going to explore. I need lands. Struggling to find them. There we go. The Fountain Port again, though, is awkward. Maybe this shouldn't be in the deck. Although I kind of won us the game, the first one, when we made the fish token. It's in the deck for a reason, but it does feel kind of awkward sometimes. So if we draw a land, it's probably Convocation and Essence Channeler. If we don't, Might just be interesting. I'll keep this one, I guess. Okay, we draw land. It's tapped though. Kind of awkward. This could be a loss. We didn't draw any removal this game. We kept drawing them in the control matchups. Now when we need it, we don't have it, unfortunately. That was a clever play because of the legend rule. Go to 12. I'm going to take 5, go to 10. Yep. Another tap land is painful. We'll do this. Gain a life. No attacks. Might be blocked this turn. Oh, never mind. On Enduring Innocence, yeah. Man, the one game I needed removal. Did I bin any of it? I don't think so. I just didn't see it this game. Kind of sucks. Okay, we're dead then. Well, that's annoying. Yeah, I just struggled with lands. And we didn't draw a removal in the game. In the game that it would have been devastating for the opponent. Especially annoying considering we drew so much removal in the first 2 games against the control decks. Whatever. I don't care. Do you care? I don't care. I don't care. Would you removal this game? I keep it. Gonna pay 2 life for this. Hope this lives because I want to explore next turn. Don't be a control deck, please. We drew a removal spell, so it must be a control deck, right? This is blue-green land ramp stuff. Do I just kill that? What's the danger? It's, whatchamething? The Paul Patch recruit. I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait and see what happens. Nothing? Alright. We'll pay 3. Destroy this. They protect it. That means an Ouroboros will be open for removal. Okay, counter spell. Sure. So, Ouroboros comes down this turn. So I can't play anything. Just gonna have the center tapped. Attack for 1. The problem with Get Lost here is it does give them map tokens for the Ouroboros, which is annoying. Attacks for 1. Oh, nope, never mind. Alright, end of turn. Let's do this, I guess. Sure. Well, now we can play Enduring Innocence, and we care about the card draw. If this is a control deck, which it looks like. Looks like Simic control. So I'm just gonna play this. Gonna play this tapped as a white land. Attack for 1. So we don't want this to get exiled. We want to draw. Eldrazi, Vistage, weird deck. They can put a 4-drop in. Okay, ramp. Simic ramp. So it's got to be some kind of Ugin thing, right? We'll play this. Don't know why I tapped my shrine over a basic. It's kind of weird. I'll keep that though. And then... Oh, I should have played a first main phase. Oops. Okay, I missed out on a counter. That's awkward. My bad. I forgot I had 3 mana. Alright, lots of lands now. I mean, there has to be board wipes in this deck, right? We're not likely to draw mana, or mana removal, because we have 4 in the deck. We've already drawn 2. Interesting. I mean, I just take 6. They tap out. Oh, they have 1 land. They could have a bounce spell. They put a 6-drop into play here. Which is a mana rock. Another Amalia. There's 3 in the deck. We drew 3. So let's make a fish. That triggers our stuff. Counters. I keep that for sure. And then warp this. That's 2 more triggers. I don't think I want that. Maybe I want that. I don't think I want that. Alright. More counters. Land. Attack. I expect a bounce spell. Yep. Saw that one coming. But they go to 6. Yep, we still want that. Oh no, this is one. I have 2 of these. Oops. That's awkward. I don't need 2. They're legendary. Alright, misplay. There's the Ugin. I had to pay 3 life for this. Go to 3. Can they play another thing? Are they just... They go to 6. 2, 3, 4. How do we win? I think it's got to be... We have to win this turn. We need the bat. So I'm doing this. Because this sets me up to draw the bat, potentially. That's not the bat. Okay, we didn't draw the bat. That's interesting. I'm definitely playing... Am I playing this? No, I'm playing this. Alright. Didn't find... Oop, that's... I'll keep that. Didn't find a way to win here. Do I care about this? I don't think so. I gotta get them dead. Keep this. Draw. Maybe I should have played this. Kind of on the fence about it. They would be at 1. So I expect a board wipe here. What colors are they even in? Maybe they don't have board wipes. Okay, that lets them exile something. I don't get the trigger. Gain 3, draw. Okay. I mean, I'm not in danger of dying. It's more, can I get through and do they wipe my board? I mean, they can do a 16 to me. Are they going to pay their life? Down to 2? They know I have a removal spell. They've seen this. Okay. Deal 10, go to 16. But this is death. They already activated the Ugin. They have 1 mana. They're just dead. I think. Is there any way they're not dead? I'm not sure. We just attack. Sure. They're actually still dead. They just don't know it because of the convocation. Yep. So we need to make sure we gain life and lose life. So we deal 1. So we can lose life here. There's a life loss. We can do this. We can play one of these to gain 1. Play this. We can also just... And then... That is gonna be a life loss. Whew! Too close! Way too close. 1 by drawing the convocation. That might have been a sloppy game too. I don't know. Maybe I could have won easier. That illustrates how grindy this deck can be though. This is fine. This is like everything we could want. We have a way to gain life. We have payoffs. We have more payoffs. This can win out of nowhere. Against red, life gain's pretty good. That kind of sucks though. Yeah, this doesn't do anything now. Still gonna play it, but it's kind of awkward. We don't have any way to gain life without the sanctifier. So we have 4 sanctifiers, 4 cases. Halaya, or whatever her name is. Show off, okay. Take 1. Oh no. Well, now we just have all payoffs. Play this, play this. Attack for 2. This does have lifelink, by the way. Hopefully the opponent doesn't realize that. Not everyone. The mono white decks don't always play the Final Fantasy. Oh, they know. Okay. Dang. Bummer. Bummer, bummer, bummer. That does nothing. Take 3, go to 14. Need a way to gain life. Like that. There it is. Okay, we figured it out. So play this. We're paying nothing for this. Have to pay 2 life for this, which is painful. Then we gain a life. We get counter. We get draw. Possibly. Yeah, sure. Life gain's good. Attack for 3. Challenger. Sure. This is another benefit of playing a life gain deck, is you are good against the red aggro decks, typically. Yep. That's fine. We'll take 3. Yep. Down to 10. I will pay 1 for this. I will pay 2 for this. So gain 2, lose 2, down to 10. And then attack for 7. Down to 3. We're at 13. Screaming Nemesis is good for them. Bolt Wave. So I go to 10. I take 3 down to 7. And that wins the game. Because we're going to gain 2, lose 2, and then I attack for 2 in the air. Actually, it's gain 2, lose 4. Whoops. No, we didn't even have to attack. Nice. It's kind of awkward. Right. Well, we're almost diamond at the end of the month because I haven't played that much. Been doing starter decks. Been posting those. But we get a card. A 6-mana 1/1 that makes 2 3/3s. No, thank you. We'll open this pack. It is a Tanuk. And then we'll talk about this deck, which is not that bad. With my record, I'm pretty even with it because I had that really bad session yesterday. I want to say I went 2 and 5. It was a rough one. And then we lost 1. Did we go 4-1? Yeah, it's okay. It's life gain, but more mid-rangey. You saw how we could like fight against the control decks. We have, card draw. This is sort of card draw, get stuff back. Card draw, filtering, like all of this stuff lets us really dig through our deck a whole bunch. That helps a lot to not feel like your deck is too one-dimensional. And that's the reason to play Orzhov over mono white. Alright, cool. That's it though. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hit the like button if you liked the video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.